Yo, what up gamers? Today I'm gonna be showing y'all the best settings in Cold War PS5.
Nice. Spending a little bit more time on here.
Yo, what up gamers? Today I'm gonna be showing y'all the best settings in Cold War PS5. Most of these will also apply to PS4 except for like one or two. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. First of all, before anything, you want to go ahead and make sure that your settings are set to performance mode on this game presets. See that? Goes to game default resolution mode, set that to performance mode. And make sure you're using a 120Hz plus monitor with FreeSync disabled. Alright, so if you don't have a PS5 or a monitor that supports that frame rate, then none of that applies to you. Just pay attention to the rest of this video, alright? So I'm going to go ahead and scroll down here to settings. I personally like 6.6. I know a good sweet spot is probably between like 5 to 7 for most people. 6.6 is kind of just good enough to make quick snaps, but still maintain accuracy at a bit longer distance, for me personally. ADS, high zoom, low zoom, just leave that at 1. I don't really mess with that. Not for this game. BO4 I used to use around 0.75. But in layout, if you're not using a Scuff or Battle Beaver, alright, I really highly recommend Bumper Jumper Tactical Flipped. If you don't like Flipped, you could just play regular Bumper Jumper Tactical, but Bumper Jumper Tactical Flip basically lets you jump with the back left trigger on your controller and slide with your right thumbstick. You should always be playing tactical regardless, but Bumper Jumper Tactical Flipped is actually a bit newer in some of these games because I know it wasn't in like World War II. I don't even think Black Ops 4 and before that, I'm not sure, but yeah. Recently, ever since switching to the PS5, I haven't had my Pro Scuff controller. I'm waiting on a Battle Beaver, but for now, Bumper Jumper Tactical Flipped is doing the job pretty well. I'll go ahead and zoom in on the actual button layout itself here. But yeah, definitely a lot easier to jump shot, drop shot, and everything with Bumper Jumper Tactical Flipped. And invert, I don't really use that. Aim response curve type. I know some people like dynamic. I personally think it makes my shot a lot shakier. It's a lot weirder to work with. I just leave it on standard. This is what pretty sure every other normal COD has been like before these aim response things had been added to the game. Controller vibration, obviously disabled. You could put it on if you want, but personally I've used disabled through the past, I don't know how many years. Trigger effect, this is like the haptic feedback on PlayStation 5 controllers. You want to leave that off. That's like gives you unneeded resistance. That's supposed to add like a realistic effect. Doesn't really help you for gameplay reasons. Target aim assist, obviously enabled. This is basically your aim assist in multiplayer. And the aim assist mode, personally, I used Legacy. I know some pros have been talking about using Legacy. If I wasn't using Legacy, I'd probably use Standard, but, you know, I felt like I switched to Legacy and started frying even better, but it's probably all placebo. Doesn't have as much of an effect as you might think, but, I mean, just leave it on Legacy, personally. ADS aim assist, obviously enabled. Airborne mantle behavior, automatic. I don't really mess with this. ADS, obviously hold. Steady aim hold. Armor behavior. I have not really played Fireteam Dirty Bomb or all of that, so I don't know. Apply 1. Attack, vehicle control mode, aim based. Stick layout, I leave that on default, obviously. The left stick, I leave that on a very low threshold. That's like how much it takes to actually start moving your character. So I just leave it on like very low settings, like 1 to 2 maybe, because it'll make it so that you're able to run a lot faster without moving your stick as much. But if you put it on 0, you might like start moving without any actual input. So I leave the left stick for running on 1. Max threshold 99. Right stick, minimum threshold. That's the aiming stick. I leave that on 5 so that I don't get like any stick drift, but it's still like snappy when I want to move around. Right stick 99, leave that on default. Controller sounds, I don't know why I have this enabled. It's meant to be disabled. Auto move forward, disabled. Auto sprint, disabled. I don't really play with that. I know some people do like that, but I don't really use that personally. Only on Warzone I'm trying to get used to that. That's auto attack sprint, but it's different from multiplayer. Sprint cancels, reload, disabled. Parachute, I left that on default. I haven't played a parachute in game mode. Equipment behavior, hold. I think that's like to cook nades and stuff. interact, reload, tap to reload. Obviously, you don't want to have like tap to interact, and then you're just picking up guns when you're like trying to reload, especially in a tough spot after you just pop like a multi. So that's it for a controller. Graphics, safe area. This actually, it automatically adjusts based off your settings. There's no like HUD bounds that you could adjust in this game, and believe me, I looked everywhere for those. But yeah, definitely I cannot find that. Colorblind modes, I actually just switched to this like today. These are my like friends that aren't in a party, green. My personal like my player icon is blue. Enemies are yellow. I feel like that'll be easier to see with red. Then it'll be like way easier to pick somebody out on the map, yellow instead of red. And my actual like partied up teammates, obviously, that's light blue. So brightness, I left that on like around 55. You don't want to go too high because then your game just looks milky. You don't want to go too low because then people hide in dark corners. All right, so ADS field of view is a very big positive that they added on this new game, which I really like going on 100 because if you go to like 120, then people are just really hard to pick out long distance, like head glitchers, all of that. It's basically impossible to like beam them off of headies because it's like very small pixels on your screen that is very hard to distinguish from the piece of cover that they're hiding behind. So I leave that on 100, and I also leave my ADS on independent. That way when I actually aim in, I get to have the stock, which is 80. So it'll go from 100 to 80, as you'll see right here. You see how I'm aiming in right here, and it zooms in? It goes from zoomed out to zoomed in. That basically just helps you with longer distance gunfights. So you could like scope out the area, have a wider like line of sight when you're not aimed in. And when you see a target you want to lock onto, just instantly zoom in closer. So back to settings here. ADS, motion blur, obviously disabled. Audio, I leave it like around 80. 100 is kind of too loud, especially for my stream. Music volume, I leave it at 0. I don't know. I don't like it. Sound effects, 100. Dialogue, I should probably change the dialogue a little bit down. Like 75 is cool. Cinematics, I don't know. I guess I left that at 100. It's not really important for like game purposes. I think that's for like campaign, little animation before the match actually starts. High boost, voice chat. I raised that up a little bit so my stream could hear it if I happen to be in game chat. And obviously my microphone, this little sensitivity. If you're cutting out a lot, you want to lower this. Like people in my party were telling me that I was cutting out too much, so I ended up lowering that. All right, interface, subtitles, don't need that. Crosshairs shown. All of this shown. All of this is basically default. And except for this in-game alert thing, I have that enabled. So like I could see if I'm getting packet loss, any of that. I haven't got that nearly as much as I did in MW. Probably because like the PS5 has better Ethernet ports, so it's way better for that. Keyboard and mouse, obviously don't use that. And account and network, I'm going to have all that hidden, obviously, by default. But I usually take off crossplay if I'm like just playing with like a couple homies who are also on PlayStation. If I get somebody with Xbox, then I'll enable it. But I usually take that off because PC has freaking hackers and loser lowlifes. So if I could avoid that, why wouldn't I? Especially in my skill bracket, I'm definitely more likely to like run into those types of losers. But yeah, I do play without crossplay for a lot of my gameplays, and I don't see any problem with that because there's definitely still tryhards on PlayStation, 100%. And yeah, that's pretty much it for my in-game setting. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut to a gameplay of me utilizing most of these, the important ones anyway. But yeah, with that being said, it's been your boy ARCHON, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.
Yep. Yeah, well, our teammates just backed out.
All of them?
We lost.
No.
Yeah.
I'm putting out the good AK, come on.
Okay.
We got new.
Nice. I have trophy downs. I got killed hard point. They destroyed my trophies. Fuck me.
Got him.
Nice.
He's on the right, he's on the right, he's on the right. Weak as fuck.
I can't do nothing. Like, I'm literally getting spawn trapped, bro.
Whose chopper is that?
Not ours.
Wow.
It's ours. It's ours.
Alright. We gotta get this win.
We gotta play that. We gotta play that now. Now or never. I'm hitting. Full hitting.
He's on the left, close.
Laying down.
Alright. We're still spawning for new.
Okay. Got killed. Sitting garage. To be honest, we're not sitting new. Okay.
He's one shot in front, bro. What the fuck?
Don't chow that. Be honest. Someone check her garage. Nice. Nice. I got a SAM turret. Got two up front. Oh, one shot up close.
We're good.
Get the kid on bus. Ciao. I can't plant the turret. Fuck.
Shit. I called that hater wrong.
I got an air patrol. Do I call it?
Yeah, no.
I killed two on point. Follow. Hit point. Asylum.
Yo.
Nice. Sit there. Okay. We're good.
Fuck, I low-key fucked up with that trophy.
It's okay. Sit. Hit point. Fuck, he has a shotgun, bro. Like, we have to hit new point.
Yeah, I'm hitting off like very fucking far.
Hit point. I got killed in front.
They're all the way in the back, bro. I bought some time. I bought a little bit of time. Just contest.
Okay.
What the
I got killed in
fuck?
front. Sitting stairs. I just need a gun that just fries. What is a suppressor? Getting in here?
He's weak as fuck on the left.
I know. Hit new point or something. Nice. I'm about to die. One shot. Flipped.
Good shit.
Just stick with the QBZ. One shot. Fuck. To middle. R2. Get him. Just give him the point. Going point. Nice, good hater, good hater. Nice. Got your left, I got your left. I still got your left. Got him. Yeah, we just hold now. Good, that's it, push. Be honest, be honest. Oh my god, I literally got turned on. Nice. RCXD in the middle. I could have placed a turret. I was trying to spawn trap. Dude, I'm literally getting fried.
Okay, rotate for new, rotate for new, rotate for new. Just rotate for new.
Getting a little bit more time on you. Fine, it's fine. Don't care. One shot left. Downer.
He's weak as fuck on the right. He's weak as fuck on the right.
Dead in.
Bro, I have a hater for. I have a hater. I have a hater.
Yeah, but don't put it up now.
Good shit, good shit. I dropped a nuke, by the way.
Oh, good shit.
Yeah, I was like a 32 or 33.
Yeah, I can tell. Look at your score per minute.
103 and 12. It's one of my best games yet.
And you dropped it on that Dread Reaver.
Yeah, for real. We gotta mark that.